Now you tell me why that judge went to the library shelf and found the biggest book she could find and threw it right in Cash Out face. I'm talking life sentence plus 70 years. That's nasty work. And he ain't even killed nobody. Now, just recently, the judge read at least about 20 felonies, give or take. Most of them stick. Some didn't. But the ones that was the most heavy, obviously, was rape and sex trafficking, a.k.a. pimping and pandering. I just did a video the other day talking about pimping and pandering and how it only takes one chick to switch up on you for everything to go left. Now, I don't know how he's doing more time than Diddy and Epstein put together. If you ain't got the right dough, it is what it is, man. That's America for you. This ain't no land of the free. If you ain't got the right chalupa, the right paper to pay for them right lawyers, you know what's going to happen. They're going to give you that appointed lawyer. And sometimes even when you pay a lawyer, you still don't know what's really going on. But definitely don't get the court appointed lawyer. They working with them people. You know what I'm saying? You might come for your case, man. You might come in for trial. Or for pleading or whatever the case may be. Your lawyer come in at the last minute, a big old binder full of hella other names. He's swapping through it, trying to find your name. He ain't even read through your paperwork yet. Hey, just take the deal. Just take the deal. Yeah, I got it. I went through all your paperwork. I got it. Just take the deal. Bruh, it's nasty work getting them court-appointed lawyers, bruh. So you got to have enough paper, man. So if you was pimping, bro, you should have saved up a couple of dollars, man, and make sure you got the right legal team behind you. Now, they're saying that it's a RICO on top of that. So it's him, his mom, and his partner all in on it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have been saving up money for a rainy day because you know things can go left in that profession. Come on, bro. Stay on your P's and Q's at all times. Nonetheless, I don't know if he was beating up on him. I know a couple of pimps that might have, gave a little 1-2 to their chicks here and there, but, and they'll be all right, I suppose. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Leave me out of that. Rape? That ain't pimping, first of all. I don't know no pimp that has to rape a chick, bro. But, I don't know. That's supposedly, allegedly. We don't even know if he did that. Crazy part is, judge says he has to sign up as a sex offender. How, Judge? He's doing life. You want everybody in there to know he's a sex offender? All right. Hey, boy. Hey, rapper Cash Out, you better go Muslim. That's the best thing going for you, bro. Anytime you're doing some serious time, go Muslim. Assalamu alaikum. Be cool. That is no offense in no type of way. I'm just letting you know what the streets do. Streets go Muslim. You got time? Go Muslim. Christianity, I know most black people grew up in Christianity. That's out the window. Muslim. No pork for the next 60 years. Or you better hide it in your locker somewhere, bruh. You know how the game go. Judge wants you to eat oodles and noodles with little cut up beef jerkies in it for the next 70 years doing spreads, bruh. Ain't killed nobody. I ain't saying he don't deserve time. I'm just saying it's a lot of people that do far worse that's getting out. That's all I'm saying, bruh. Still hope, rapper Cash Out. It's still hope. I don't care what they gave you, bruh. It's still hope. What's even more crazy, though, why the judge banned him from all the strip clubs? And then told him that he can't talk to any of the women that he was involved with. How? How is he going to talk to any of these women he's involved with? Oh. Unless he calls them on a cell phone. I don't know. Let's be real. What really fucked him up was the statements from the same chicks that didn't want to get hit with the RICO. The mom, the friend, and him, they got the RICO. The chicks, no. Same thing that happened with Cassie. Same exact thing. She ain't want to get hit in the RICO, so she swapped to the other side.
Good morning today, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I want to start out by thanking you for giving us a fair trial. I want to thank the jurors for the amount of time that they put in to judge this trial. This time being on this trial, I was able to see how the jurors are put in a tough position to, sit there and judge someone's life, and, it's a hard decision, and I felt like they made the wrong judgment. I've done things in my life, I'm not perfect. But the things I've been accused of, I know that I haven't done those things. I know it's typical for a person to come up here and, show remorse to, crimes that they have done, but I can only show remorse to the people that I know that was in this trial, which is Kiera Adams, Deanna Sanders, and Jasmine Brown. Not remorse on behalf of like I did anything to them, because if you know me, and people who really know me know that I wouldn't force anybody to do anything. I met women, I dated women who were doing escort or whatever, however people want to look at it from a moral standpoint, but who was doing these things as a grown woman. I've only dealt with grown women. Nothing was forced. Nothing was coerced or anything of that nature, if you know.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, during the course of this trial, the court heard and viewed evidence demonstrating the very worst of human behavior toward other human beings. The jury verdict in this case reflects that the state met its burden in proving beyond a reasonable doubt that the diabolical conduct of the defendants occurred. The sentencing to be meted out by this court will be responsive to that. Mr. John Michael Hakeem Gibson, would you please stand? Okay. On count one, violation of the Georgia RICO Act, 20 years to serve in confinement to run consecutive with count 10. On count 10, rape, life in confinement. Count 12, aggravated sodomy, life in confinement to run concurrent with count 10. Count 22, trafficking a person for sexual servitude, 20 years to serve in confinement to run consecutive with count 1. Count 23, trafficking a person for sexual servitude, 20 years to serve in confinement to run consecutive with count 22. Count 24, on the lesser included offense of battery, 12 months to serve in confinement to run concurrent with count 10. Count 25, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, 5 years to serve in confinement to run consecutive with count 23. Count 26, pimping, 12 months to serve in confinement to run concurrent with count 10.
Cash out, bro. Let me give you some advice. I was in the exact same room you was in, with the exact same people around me. Different case, but the exact same situation you was in, bro. And one thing I could tell you, you went up there for about 20 minutes talking about a whole bunch of nothing. That's not what the judge want to hear. You should have been spending all your, when you know sentencing has come up, the only thing on your mind is what you going to say to the judge. It's too late. You already guilty. There's nothing you can say that's, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, the only thing that the judge is looking for is two things and two things only. That's all they care about. Did you have any sympathy? And are you going to apologize? That's all they care about. They want to know, what did you do when you was on, if you was on bail, what did you do when you was on bail? If you wasn't on bail, what did you do before you even got locked up? How can you show that you was a good person? How can you show that you committed to, contributed to society in some type of way? You know what I'm saying? Instead of talking about a whole bunch of whatever you was talking about, you should have been saying, Judge, I'm sorry to those victims that I may have hurt. I didn't do all of those things, but some of them I man up to when I did. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to hear. They want to hear some accountability, sympathy. You know what I'm saying? They want to know, what good do you have in your heart? It is what it is, though. Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope y'all learned something out of it. It's your boy CEO. Check out this next video somewhere around here. Like, subscribe. It's the same thing I say at the end of every video. It's never different, bro. It's the same thing. Come on, bro. CEO signing out. What's happening, huh?